Bonjour. It is Saturday, July 8th, 2023. This is the start of day 5. So up until now, I have done 99 kilometers. I have done 4,900 meters of ascent. The guidebook repeatedly uses the word easy. It's very misleading, and I actually was afraid before starting. I was like, oh, maybe it won't be as fulfilling. I like to work hard. I like to exercise. I like the challenge. And I was like, oh, maybe it will seem easy. No, not at all. Definitely the most challenging thing I've ever done. I mean, yeah, for some reason I thought maybe it cut through the mountains and didn't go up and down them. It goes up and down them. Anyway, it's been wonderful. After the night of the rainstorm, so yesterday afternoon, so Bruno and I walked into Bagnolerie. He took the bus from Bagnolerie to Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port because he was mal aux pieds. His feet were hurting him. I continued on foot, and there was I only saw one other hiker all day. That was Aubin. At the point in the hike where you reach the highest point, another storm came. I knew there would be a storm in the afternoon that would last about 1 hour. I have never experienced anything like this in my life. Hail pelting down. It was hurting my bare legs. The wind was so strong. I was so thankful to have such a heavy pack on my back. I'm not exaggerating. It just, yes, I was a little bit scared. When I got to the very top, I found Aubin crouched beneath some rocks, a small shelter. On top of that, so after that, we basically stuck together, me and him, and we couldn't find the next balise, the next trail marking. Anyway, eventually we found it after the storm was exactly 1 hour, and it was a long, easy descent into Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. Myself, Aubin, and Bruno stayed at this hostel. I had a shower, my first shower since Toronto, and that's it. We had to be out of the hostel by 8 this morning. I started my hike at 9:11, and yeah, it's gonna get up to 31 degrees today. Anyway, I'm just going to do the prescribed, so in 4 days I did 6 stages. Is that right? Yeah. Today I'm just going to do the prescribed stage, 17 kilometers. Oh, I also ran into Thomas yesterday in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, an older gentleman from Germany that I met earlier on the trail. So we are going to meet up around the 17 kilometer mark to camp, to wild camp tonight together. So that'll be nice. All right. On va continuer. Il fait chaud déjà. Okay, let's go. Oh, pardon. Excusez-moi. After 5 days of hiking, the seam has come undone, so hopefully something can be done about that. Bonjour! Bonjour! Bonjour vous deux! Bonjour! Pas de bonjour? D'accord. Tu me suis? Oh mon Dieu. Au revoir. Au revoir. Bonjour, it is Sunday, July 9th, 2023. It is day 6 on the GR10. I am doing stage 7 today. It is 20 kilometers long, but it is the day of most ascent so far. So it is 1,400 meters of ascent. So I started at 7:32 this morning. It's now around 11, just after 11. And it's been, uphill the whole way, but not as steep as some of the other days. I'm very happy to report. And I was like, oh, so now the fog has lifted, but no, I think it's just that now we are above it. Whoops. So I've done 9.1 kilometers so far, 10.9 to go. Yeah, that's about it. I have to try and contact Mech about the shorts. So I filmed the one pair of shorts this morning. That's the worst pair, but there's a second pair that it's also starting to rip along the seam. And then I'm wearing the pair that are not ripped at all. After 5 days of hiking, that should definitely not be happening. And it is, it's along the seam. Like it's a manufacturing thing. So hopefully, I don't know what, I'll have to buy some more somewhere or whatever. What else did I want to say? Nope, I think that's it. Everything's going amazingly. Yeah, so yes, 10.9 kilometers to go. Let's do that. Bonjour. And the day starts with a climb above the clouds once again. Bonjour. Today is Monday, July 10th, and it's day 7 on the GR10, and my selfie stick is slowly breaking. Anyway, quite the magnificent morning. Yeah, not much else to say. This stage 8, is only 17 kilometers, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to go beyond that, but I'll check back in later to see if I do or don't. I'd like to sleep on top of a mountain this morning. You know, 2 nights ago I slept in a tent outside of a gîte. Last night I slept in a gîte, so it's time for some wild camping. Anyway, talk to you soon. There are these little structures. There's a whole series of them. Yeah, maybe 5 feet wide or 6 feet wide by 6 feet wide. I don't know what they're for. They close shut. Are they emergency shelters? I just don't know.
Agriculteur, mais aujourd'hui, c'est...
La passerelle. Oh, oh mon Dieu. Oh là là. What a day. So we're at this beautiful spot. We're staying in that cabane. Me, Jean-Claude, Jess, and fourth person, Theo, or Theo. And yeah, we're all going to take a dip and wash our clothes, and yeah, I'm so tired.
Tu recharges comment ton téléphone?
Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 11th, I think. Day 8, 6 in the morning. We're all just getting up. In the middle of the night, I heard plop, 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 plop. It was the bat shitting right in between me and Jess. Anyway, thankfully not on us. Yeah. Another day on the GR10.
Ouais, donc c'est des gros super gros, mais genre, on avait une matière,
So this is a cayola. There's a few of these along the way. They're just kind of like old stone buildings, very small, that people leave open. It says, vous pouvez vous y installer pour la nuit. You can stay here for the night. Blue glacial water. It is 2:08 p.m. so I'm just stopped at this little restaurant. Apparently there's about 2 hours of walking left to get to the end of stage 9. The town is called Saint-Angras. And yeah, you know, when I started this thing, you know, it said a 55-day itinerary, and I was like, oh, I know myself and I'll probably get it done in about 40 days. Well, 8 days in, and now, number one, I'll just be happy to finish it. It's very tough. Apparently a lot of people do 3 weeks and then they're like, that's it. And if I, you know, so if I get it done in the 55 days, then I'll be happy. Although I think what I'm going to do for today is stay at the gîte, so have a proper sleep, and you know, basically the day will end early for about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then tomorrow, and then I'm going to do 2 stages tomorrow, hopefully, which will equal 27 kilometers. And then that way I'll be 2 stages ahead, so I can get this done in 53 days. But yeah, it's tough, and I'm intimidated. Tomorrow will be the last day in Pays Basque, in the Basque country part of the trail. Tomorrow it gets into the alpine part, and apparently it's a lot tougher and a lot more ascension, and not as well marked and all of that stuff. So I am feeling a little intimidated for sure. By the way, there's a fly here called le thon. No, le thon, T-A-O-N, and it is just, it doesn't stop attacking you, and it doesn't sting, it bites. However, unlike Canada, there aren't swarms of them. You know, in Canada, it's like there's swarms of mosquitoes, like the bugs always seem to be in swarms. Here, it's not like that, so it is tolerable in that sense. Anyway, I just wanted to report that I'm feeling just that it's just really tough, and I am feeling intimidated for sure. And I just really hope I can finish this thing. All right, 2 hours to Saint-Angras. So I was feeling quite discouraged earlier today. I was just feeling intimidated by the trail, and you know, I went into this thinking, oh, it's a 55-day itinerary. I can probably get it done in 40 days. No, that is not going to happen. If I can get it done, first of all, if I can get it done I will be more than happy. If it takes me the whole 55 days, that's fine. I was already one stage ahead before today. I was going to just stop at the end of stage 9, but I continued on, and I basically did half of stage 10, and I'm here in this, you know, the other thing I was thinking was, well, Christina, if you have to have less romantic experiences, like, you know, wild camping atop, you know, mountains, and, you know, staying in these, like, you know, cabins and whatever, and you have to just stay in the basically the hostels that are set up for each stage. It's called a gîte d'étape. If I have to just do that and have a less, you know, rustic experience, then that's fine. But here I am in this, and I mean, I'm on the floor. I hope there are no visitors through the night, but if there are, there are. But yeah, so I did another whole half stage in advance, and I'm here in this cabin atop a mountain. So, you know what, I'm just gonna take it one day at a time, and if I can only do one stage at a time, that's totally fine. So yeah, feeling better now. All right, so that's the end of stage 8. Yeah. Incredible, unbelievable experience. Just so thrilled to be doing this, to be doing the GR10. All right, see you tomorrow.